Hey, do you like role-playing games? Well, you should check out Mystery Quest. It's an actual play podcast where we focus on all kinds of indie TTRPGs with a rolling cast of special guests. You can find us anywhere where you get your podcasts. I'll see you there.
Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
There are people out there all across the country pushing boundaries to grow the game of golf. Like champion speed golfer Lauren Cupp, who plays faster than anyone else. And Will Lowry, whose work in the golf community inspires more kids to get into the game. As a champion partner of the Masters, Bank of America supports everyone determined to find out what's possible. In golf and in life. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Bank of America NA, member FDIC, copyright 2025, Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Previously on Roll Britannia, the Delvin.
Did you manage to make any headway with the archway?
It looks like it's meant to connect to some other place, linked through some sort of mass system. A list of bizarre markings I've never really seen. Granite arch.
How do we turn the network back on?
Maybe there's something the other end that's stopping me.
We've got to go on another journey. Send a message to Doris Knee Smasher. I'm going to be a bit late. I had to go and see a pyramid about a series of portals.
These portals are not free. The payment doesn't seem to be monetary.
I do want to talk to people. They'll have more knowledge.
Smash cut to the fast one.
Milo can't die.
Make bank. 27,000 gold on the deck.
3 bags in a bear, 1.5 bags in an alligator.
We've now got a war chest. Thanks, Milo.
You're welcome.
Very love. Last time we saw you, there was a bunch of Imperial troops.
No stupid people here.
So remember, this place sells trap.
What is the main currency of the Delvin?
All sorts of things. Final purchase, 1 loaf.
Purchased with what?
Memory, 1 holiday. Final purchase records indicate inflation out of control.
We found some transport system that we don't know how to use.
Have you ever heard of something that the Delvin might have referred to as
Granite Arch?
Granite Arch? Arch is functional, but disconnected. Reconnect by adjusting geographic elevation.
There's one on this island.
Item match found.
Please lead us to it.
This is it then, Barry. The archway's here.
Nearly. And then the light goes out.
Barry?
I'd like to see the arch.
And in that moment, doorway appears, and you see an archway of black stone.
That is it.
Oh, that's an arch. All caught up. Good. Let's get back to the action. The last time we played,
we did a bit.
Waffled. You did. You spoke to a computer at length, asked it lots, got some information.
Got some information.
You got some quite specific information.
Got some stuff.
Kef nearly had you killed.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yes. He nearly had you exterminated, to be honest.
He did, yeah.
But I saved the day.
You very quickly backtracked.
Yeah. Save the day.
Backtracked. And then you got instructions.
Yeah.
Directions even.
Recipes.
Yep.
And
then you went to a special place, which was designed by the DM to remind you very specifically of a particular film franchise, which all of you got.
Yeah, we did.
Totally got that reference.
It was a really
and you even referenced the instructions that you needed to follow.
Yeah.
And then blindly ignored them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's roll.
In fact,
Britannia.
very nearly put ourselves at a very swift exit.
Yeah, you very nearly did, yeah.
But the last thing I think was said was, I need a portal. I need to look at a portal.
And then a portal appears.
Yeah, because you'd gone looking for the archway.
Yes.
You were looking for.
Yeah.
And it turns out that what you needed to do was ask to see it.
Yeah.
But moments before that, you asked the DM for an exit, which very cunningly was not asking.
Yes. Followed by, what have you just asked for? Think again.
What, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
I'd like to see the portal.
Let's see the archway. Yes.
The archway. I keep calling it the portal.
Yeah. It's the tube. We all know it's the tube.
I'm just going to do this for a soundbite for Chip. I need an archway. Lots of archways.
Yes.
Nice. Excellent. Good reference.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what,
Very
Chip.
natural.
It's bloody dry around here.
What flavour of zesty beverage? Now your tongue is no longer blue.
Oh, is it not blue anymore?
Oh, you got a little
bit blue.
Little tinge of blue.
Hands, face, space.
What?
You need to get that checked out.
A zesty Pepsi? A zesty
I'll have whichever
Monster?
one of those two zesty beverages would be acceptable. Is that okay? Thank you.
Now we can talk about
I
it
love
while
you.
he's not here.
Bye.
I can still hear you from in the kitchen.
Not if we whisper. If we whisper.
What's going on?
He's gone away. So what are all the answers? So, yeah, we're going to archway move. But, just going to mess with him a bit. Okay.
Okay.
It's the D10. Wow. I'm not telling you. Please. Never. That's his job. We'll find out soon.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Please move the camera.
Oh, I don't need all. No. Just one of these are fine. No, I don't.
There we go.
No, I don't need these.
We can have the Guinness Zero.
You take those. You redistribute those.
Is it more than one Guinness Zero?
I don't know anymore. He's smashing the place up. Is the camera still pointing in the right direction?
What did you say?
Should we got inspiration?
No.
There you go.
Ah.
For getting him drinks.
Yeah. Get the DM drinks. You get inspiration. What do you want from me?
Yes. No, that was a thing. God.
That was a thing.
I wouldn't have sat all the way over here.
You bring snacks to me, and that works too.
All disappears.
I need to use this.
I'm gonna have.
Or you could buy
Choosing
one of
my zesty
these
beverage,
lovely, nice, shiny ones.
Oh, I'm still waiting on my delivery of this.
Yeah, which would give you inspiration in your next game of Dungeons and Dragons. And
next to you.
And if your DM disagrees, then take it up with the DM of Britannia.
Yeah,
turns out your DM was right.
as in this case, we're the only group where that's possible.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
you can have one of these lovely things.
Gold. I love gold. There we are.
Right. Yeah. So when we left the action, you'd strode into a room that looked almost identical to the one what you'd left Starflower in.
More what?
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, because it was on the dais.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm glad you got that.
Yeah. So, Piri.
Yes.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice.
What was that?
For a long time.
I know, longer than any of us expected to be. If only we'd have had your guiding voice to tell us exactly what to do, because we can't think for ourselves.
Apparently. Good zesty beverage.
What?
Sorry, I don't know what that means.
I don't think pyramids drank anything.
Just rainwater.
Piri,
Of course.
may I ask you a question?
Anything would be zesty, really, wouldn't it?
Someone's been throwing some lemons at me. It's delicious.
All his taste buds must be on the outside.
It's one big tongue.
Milo. What, did you do anything up there?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool.
But I was climbing down.
He thought about it. He's got lemons on his shoes.
Yeah, because we had so many with us.
We're just standing on
We've
them.
just been wasting them.
Just for lols, just stamping on them.
If only we had somebody to give these to.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice, Jeff says as he smiles with his 4 teeth. Jeff's skin's peeling.
Oh.
Oh.
He's got a proper pirate's disease. What do you want?
He's a pirate, Jeff.
Can you go and disintegrate a little further away? Are we going to continue with this?
Are we going to continue?
Lovely. What are you doing?
Piri, may I ask you something?
No.
Not anymore.
I'm going to try anyway.
Okay.
Thank you. we had Starflower mention some sort of something in the Delvin language.
Yes.
It goes as follows, and I wonder if you can translate it into common for me.
Yes.
If you see something suspicious, report it. Remember, see it, say it, sorted. What does that mean?
Do you speak whale?
Yes.
I know I've put on a little bit recently, but you know, it's really harsh, Kev. Bloody hell. What's that mean? What's that when it's at home?
I'm sure your pronunciation of syllables is distant.
Right, so okay, fine.
But from what he was going at, there was some sort of incantations that were needing to be said by this super clever Starflower we keep mentioning when she was trying to activate the archway, and that was what
That's what we heard.
That's what we heard.
Yes.
Can you tell us the
to
common?
glow.
Can you tell us the common of some of the incantations that might have been said by the Delvin to activate the portal?
Oh, yes.
That's what I think Derek's trying to get at.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Portal on.
Is it?
Portal on.
Whoa. That's a lot easier than what you were trying to say.
Portal off.
Boom.
Cool. Shall we go?
That's all we have to say now.
Yeah.
Just portal on.
Portal on.
When he says portal on, is the whole thing or is it just the edges?
Just the edges.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So
That's
it's not the thing in the middle.
No.
Yeah. So it's what Starflower got to do
Piri?
out of the water. Nassau.
Go on.
Is there
Milo.
any way to move the existing ones that have shifted from here? Like, can we do it remotely?
center.
Yeah.
That's the
So it's got to be moved at location.
Yes.
Can these, if the other portal is made of, Delvin stone and stuff like that, would you be? Can you communicate with it? Can you send it a message?
I can send a message to many Delvin locations.
That would be fantastic. If you could send a printout, that printout that I was talking about of the language stuff and the runes. If you can send that to that portal that is that I showed
Just
you.
drifting down now as a little sheet of paper.
Could you send
That's a cat's feet.
Could you send the same thing? yeah, it's all like the little.
It's got the holes down, so you've got to tear the bits off.
Yeah.
You've got really nice perforated edges.
I'll take care of that. He's very dexterous.
Yeah.
That
Roll a dex check to do it.
You just said it. I have to do it.
Could you print that same thing out at the connected portal to this one with an additional message saying, Starflower, we're here.
Say portal on.
Say portal on. Yeah. That'll do.
12.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, and
Looks
move
pretty
the
neat.
portal.
Also,
I can't improve it.
Find a way to move
As long as I
portal.
don't destroy it.
specific.
Find a way to move portal 300 foot down.
Well, before we do the 300 foot down, Piri, when the discrepancies in height, do the portals all have to be at the same height, and that's why, because there's a discrepancy in all the heights, or is it that they all have to be specifically the 300 feet lower than this one height, if you get what I mean? You said that ours on Nassau, the one we were talking about, is 300 feet too high, but others are also too high, but not necessarily the same amount.
Yes.
Is it because they were all originally at the same level and that's what made them work?
Yes.
So if they were all at the same level, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same original level, but if they were at the same level, so if we were to raise others to, say, 300 feet up,
Sea level, for example.
sea level,
Yeah.
would that work?
Good.
Great idea.
Because if they're all if most of them are 299 and there's one that's at 300, we have to raise them all a foot up rather than
Can we
raising
raise
all of them 300
this,
down.
the one that we've got here, to
That's
the
what I mean.
same level?
That's what I'm trying to find
as-
That's
out.
what he's trying to find out.
Yeah.
But Piri's computer.
He's searching. Calculating. Deciding.
Calculation unattainable. Suggests physical testing.
Okay, final bit of information then. Obviously, you've said ours, the one on Nassau that we've got our Starflower positioned by, that's 300 feet up. This one here,
Yes.
what's the discrepancy with this one?
What's the distance discrepancy?
Yeah, how...
You said it was too high.
But how too high? Bad England.
How too high?
Yes.
But why too high?
When?
Too high?
When too high?
Wherefore art thou too high?
But who too high?
Who's too high?
Why too high?
Y2K?
Why too wide?
When?
Too
Year
wide?
2000.
Which high?
Too how?
Kath, are you on the same mission as us, right? You trying to get the same information out of Piri? You trying to complete the same goal here? Or
I feel like you're corrupting Perry's data banks.
I'm having fun with Piri. We're connecting. We're interfacing.
I wish these portals were connecting.
So back to the original question, Piri. What's the height of this one, maybe?
What's the discrepancy in height between this one and its original functioning location?
Which?
Don't call her that. Don't call Piri that.
Yeah. Sorry, I was doing a crossword. Yes, that's what I was getting at.
Fascist.
I've always liked you, Piri. We get on.
God, supercomputers are really good at crosswords.
I mean, brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Sudoku, done.
It's rubbish at Rubik's Cube, though.
Yes.
No hands.
That's fair.
Anyway, sorry. Might have derailed that slightly.
Maybe.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. Perry's sort of silent for a moment. And then says...
Conducting adjustments.
And all of you please roll a dex save.
Fucking get it. Save.
Well done. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Jeff.
17.
That's a natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
17?
You got a
19.
higher deck save than Kev.
Yeah. What did you roll?
18.
What was the original roll?
Oh, you rolled an 18.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
You got an unnatural 20.
I got an unnatural 20.
that's the bit I missed, sorry.
Yeah, I got an unnatural 20. I got 18 plus 2.
I rolled a 6.
Natural 20.
I get plus 11 to my dex save.
Bloody hell.
He's dexterous as fuck, Isaac.
Natural 20 plus 10, which is a 30. But because Piri would never hurt me.
Is what?
Because Piri would never hurt me.
So what did you roll?
Natural 20 plus 10.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he loves you, apparently.
Oh, I love Piri.
What did you roll, Marley?
18.
18.
If supercomputers could live.
Kev, how did you get the lowest?
I know, that's what I was questioning.
Don't know.
How is you the least dexterous person here?
I can improve on that.
He spent all of his dexterity tearing off those little papers.
Yeah, you were still
Yeah.
focusing on that, really.
I was.
That's the problem.
Did a great job of both.
That's what's amazing. Whatever's about to happen, Keth is also doing this at the same time. That's why he seems like he's not focusing.
He's a little bit unstable because he's got down to the last 2 inches of it. He's spent so long getting the other ones perfect. He just doesn't want to mess this up.
If I stuck it on a 17, that's going to be really bad. That'd be really mean.
Yeah. I mean,
funny though.
A 17 would only be a moderate difficulty of something, so yeah, I think you're okay.
I could improve it with my second wind.
I could improve it as well for you if you want, but
no, that's fine. It's fine.
I think you'll be alright.
Okay.
I'm willing to take this chance.
I'll give it. I'm happy with the 17
because you sense. You get that feeling when you go over a bridge.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like in your gut
and your
stomach.
Yeah.
Your stomach drops out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Your ass falls out.
Yeah, your ass falls out your ears. What are you doing?
I'm
just scheming.
There's conspiring going on.
Suggesting something to Paul because it would be funny. And if I can do it, if I'm the one to do it, that'd be great.
I'm very excited. The scheming is
might not happen. So okay, Paul said no. So that's fine.
Let's stay on task.
No.
It would be hilarious.
Basically, the thought that I had is
let's.
It's the final process of the task. It'd be fine.
It's not.
The thought that I had is that we send a message to Starflower to say, put him to sleep, right? And then we on our end, we turn Milo into Malrus, and then I just shove him through the portal.
So he just comes back, and you'll see Derek shoving him through a portal, which we know Malrus hates.
Oh yeah,
he's going to think we've all turned on him.
That's fair. That's fair, Paul. I just wanted to give it you as a player to be like, would you allow this?
You are feeling
Stay on
sleepy.
task.
That's
Come on,
fine.
we're
You are
Stay on
feeling
target.
so very close.
Stay on target. I'm the only one that hasn't been allowed to yet.
Literally, the next time, all I can say is the next time Maura's gets control, he's going to run away.
Yeah, that does feel like
Or
it.
try and murder you.
Yeah, Kath was quite violent for a long.
So was Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sleepy. I was trying to make
You were
him sleep.
sleepy.
I was trying to sleep. Every time Maurus came
You'd
round,
knock him out and then slap him awake again.
yeah, okay, but that in compared to when you wake up to see a blood-covered half-orc with an axe swinging at you multiple times, it was on average 7.5
Given the
hits.
choice between the two.
Yeah, I think I was the lesser of two evils there.
I just like the idea that you were spending so much energy trying to put him to sleep that it was making you sleepy.
Yeah. It took so long. But yes,
Anyway.
7.5 hits on average.
You feel your stomach flying out of your ears.
Yep. Whee! This is fun, isn't it?
And then all of a sudden you feel very heavy.
Come on, big soldier. Come on.
We're all good.
It wasn't. We didn't go through a portal. You're
No.
all right.
No one. No.
Speaking of portal,
We nearly did.
Peary,
Yes.
how many portals are now active throughout the network?
2.
Okay. That's a good question, though.
Okay.
Just
Portal
wondered
on.
if there were.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Ooh. What does it look like?
Yes.
Is it the whole door?
no, not yet.
Okay.
Go on. What's
But it is illuminated.
What?
Okay,
Okay, we're trying to
We
sacrifice
do,
something.
no. We go to Starflower.
Say portal on.
Yeah, so can you communicate that printout to the other portal that's in that place that I called home on the map and say it needs to descend by 300 feet?
No. Doesn't anymore.
We've
Doesn't anymore.
adjusted-
It doesn't.
Message sending.
No. He's just adjusted this one to match it.
Please,
Cancel message.
cancel message. Issue
It's like an
correction.
email. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Issue correction. I should have scheduled send it and proofread it. Send correction. Re-raise 300 feet. Sorry, Derek.
Message sent.
Send another one from me, Perry. Hi, Starflower. It's Jeff. Ignore the last two messages. Leave the portal alone. Just say portal on. Love, Jeff, and the other Buccaneers.
Message sent.
Any replies?
Hi, Starflower. It's Derek again. If the portal was off,
Showers of paper
and you say
Guess we've
portal
written them all
on,
off
it
in
will
Just
turn.
turn
imagine
off.
her on the other end just getting all these bits of paper going.
Fuck is this?
If only I had somebody really dexterous to rip these edges off.
God, they're a mess. you designed this.
Starflower, if the portal was on when you say portal on,
It might not
it
work.
might not. It'll probably turn off, so you might have to say it again. Love you, Derek.
Message sent.
Then we just stand and wait at the portal
Perry,
for a minute.
I'm going to
send one last
to-
message. Perry, send one last.
Left unread.
Perry, send one last message to yourself to say thank you for all your help, Perry. I love you.
I'm not going to stand in
Piece of paper
front
just
of the
floats down.
portal. I'm going to stand at the side of
Big
the
letters,
portal.
little love heart.
You're at the side of the
I'm going
portal.
to stand I'm not going to stand right in front of the fire.
Yeah.
I'm going to sort of take a step to the side
Uh-huh.
because if it's anything like a Stargate, it might just go.
What's the Stargate?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, just two things. I don't know what Stargate is as a player, as a character, but also as a player, I've never seen.
Yeah.
So I don't really know. But
I'm
you're just
stepping to
standing
the side.
Okay, I'll follow suit.
I
was at the side collecting the printouts.
Yeah.
Based off Jeff's knowledge of the GTS and us assuming that this is very similar, I wouldn't stand aside.
Okay.
I'd just be there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Perry,
Yes.
what do I have
quite
to offer it to go
different.
through
I don't know that. You don't know that.
Well, it depends on the journey.
You just know it's old.
to the other
I've
portal,
seen this.
Yeah, you just know it's old.
to the other archway, to the other gate?
Ahoy there, adventurer! You've arrived just in time. Grab a seat, but avoid Pedro's perch. He's turned into a treasure storage area. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what's under that pile, but personally, I've never known treasure to whiff quite so much. But never mind. Just get started and get settled for your moment with the Dungeon Master. Firstly, thank you so much for being here. Your support is what keeps our ship on course. Without you, our Royal Britannia would have been lost to the fog of podcast obscurity long, long ago. You're the reason we keep bringing you this nautical nonsense that you love. So from the whole crew, thank you so much. Right then, Pedro! Shout out time! What's that sticking out of the pile? A golden spoon. Pedro, where did you even get that? Borrowed, you say? Just give me the scroll and don't let Derek catch you with his loot. Yup. No, I don't know. Want to know what it's for either. Just be off with you. You feathered kleptomaniac. Be gone! So, this week's shout out goes to Emerald, who sent us an amazing, hilarious idea on Instagram. The ring of urinary accuracy. Accuracy? Well, one of those words. Anyway, the ring of urinary accuracy, and we loved it, and probably need it. Yes. Want to shout out of your own? Well, don't worry, it's easier than Keth getting into a tavern brawl. Follow us on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, or hop onto our bustling Discord community. Share some fan art, pitch a wild idea, or simply join in the conversation. We'd love to see what you're coming up with. Now, if you're loving the chaos and camaraderie of Royal Britannia, then why not leave us a dazzling 5-star review? Reviews are the beacons that guide new listeners to our show, whether you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Podurama, Good Pods, Podchase, or anything really. Taking just a moment of your time to leave us a review will really help us grow. And yes, we read every single one. Your words mean the world to us. And if you can't get enough of our ocean-going oddness, then you should check out the official Royal Britannia Patreon. With tiers starting from as little as £2 per month, you'll unlock exclusive bonus content, behind-the-scenes laughs, character backstories, and so much more, plus ad-free episodes. Yes. You'll be directly supporting the chaos and keeping this ship sailing strong. So head on over to patreon.com/Royal Britannia and find a tier that suits you and your budget. Wait, what's down on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships!
Uh-oh. The last cookie.
You can get a new box of cookies in as fast as an hour with Walmart Express Delivery.
Are you my guilty self-conscience?
No, I'm the voice offering you promo code EXPRESS for free delivery on your first order.
Hey, who ate my cookies?
You mean, these cookies?
Order now. Welcome to your Walmart. Promotion valid for first express delivery order. $50 minimum subject to availability. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Springfest at Lowe's means can't miss savings for your home and lawn. Right now, buy 3 bags, get 3 free on Miracle-Gro 3/4 cubic foot all-purpose garden soil. Plus, buy 2, get 1 free on select exterior paint and stain via mail-in rebate. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 4/16, excludes Alaska and Hawaii. While supplies last, selection varies by location. See rebate form for complete list of eligible products. Offer excludes clearance and mistints and can't be combined with any other offer, promotion, discount, or coupon.
Before you run off, hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, you might end up in Pedro's treasure inventory. And trust me, it's a mess in there. Well, that's it for now. Back to the adventure with you. So go on, get back in there. Go!
He's broken.
He's buffering.
He's computing.
Give him a second.
That's what they do. God, this must be a big... It's a supercomputer, right? So it must be a big calculation. I suppose there's a lot of variables. We are getting a lot more technical with our
Subject's journey. Long distance. First journey. Discount.
Ooh.
Moderate value.
But what kind of... It's not gold, right?
It'll be a part of you.
Well, the last one said a memory for a loaf of bread, or no, it's
a holiday for a loaf of bread.
Memory of a holiday for a loaf.
Clarification. Payments due in many forms. Example given as one form of payment.
Right, I see. Okay, but gold?
Non-compliant.
That. Okay.
Is there any physical items that it would accept?
Non-compliant.
Okay.
Skills?
Memories?
Ability.
Skills?
Yeah.
Memories?
Accepted.
Dreams?
Non-compliant.
Abilities?
Accepted.
A feat?
Accepted.
Vitality?
Accepted.
A favour?
Dependent.
On ability?
Height?
Do we...
Accepted.
Weight?
Age?
Accepted.
Interesting.
Visibility? I don't know, they all disappeared randomly.
Okay.
Well, if they're all still
Let me
here.
work out what I want to trade. Let me work out
Fair. Understandable.
Moments of inspiration.
Accepted.
Can I? I'm going to use my heroic inspiration and say...
Oh
It's gone
no.
now.
Give it back.
No, I have to. There. I'm going to go... Jeff, remember that moment where you really, really inspired me on the ship?
Yeah.
Can't quite remember what you said.
Oh, yeah, no, it is. It's a bit blurry in my memory too. I was all scurvied up back then.
What do you mean back then?
Still are scurvy now.
Don't show him a mirror.
No, the teeth
what
are
are you
fine,
saying?
Jeff.
All four of them.
Ignore the whistling. The teeth are fine.
Oh, I thought it was just a bit breezy around here.
What's the matter? What's scurvy? Has anyone got any lemons?
God, 11.
Yeah, I think it was something along the lines of, I remember we were down near the brig, and you said that there was no lemons left, and you had that awkward wet back pocket.
I don't like that phrase at all.
I think I remember saying, "Look, I know that there's been things that have gone a bit awry recently at times between us, but it's all meant in good favour for each other, and I just want you to know that I really think that every time you come with us, we would die astronomically and get lost if it weren't for your guidance. So I know that I've said some harsh stuff, but you inspire me to try to be better. So thank you.
Oh, Jeff, you're very welcome.
About time.
I'm going to think of that.
Okay.
And also think, dear Delvin, I offer this to you, and step through the portal.
After a bow.
Has Thingy turned it on the other side yet?
Yeah!
Oh, that was nice. That was good.
Might have been on camera as well.
Yeah.
And you step through the portal and find yourself back on Nassau.
What do we see?
You'd see him step through the portal and vanish.
Just disappear.
Normally I don't do this, but that was a long journey. That one was for you, Kev.
Yeah, I've no idea.
I had a chunk in it.
Starflower there. Is Starflower?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm asking you.
Yes, she is.
It works. Starflower, it works.
Where the hell did you come from?
Pyramid. And then I'm just going to pass out.
Okay.
Piri, that was obviously a little bit unnerving because Derek's gone, but I'm assuming that can you tell if he's made safe passage to the other side?
No.
Okay. Guys, are we going to...
We've got to get through this. I'm just considering what the payment to make.
What would have been funny for Derek to do, but counterproductive, would have been to step into the portal, roll a deception check to pretend to be in excruciating pain.
we go.
I mean, I also felt inspired from our journey, but it's the same thing all over again.
Piri, just before we...
For the sake of variety.
I'm going after Derek, but before I go, I just want to ask, he's obviously got you to do some nice printouts and things, is it possible that you could print out at the end that he's just sent Derek to, the other end of this portal,
Yes.
a printout of as many other still connected portal or archways, or still active, not like this one, but still would be usable, not gone. Like some were gone, some were still connected but not active. But if you could print out a list of all the remaining ones of those, and that includes their discrepancy from this current location, this current height, either up elevation or de-elevation, depending on where they are. Is that something you can do?
And their location.
Location is going to be particularly hard for period because of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if
coordinates? Surely we'd have coordinates.
But there's no map reference. The only reason we got these two as coordinates is we gave period direct map reference.
Yeah.
Well, that's a job for Starflower.
Yeah, sure, Starflower. We could probably get from Timbers and the rest of the people on Nassau
a
shitload of maps.
A shitload of maps and mark them out. So for the moment, I reckon if we just get, is that possible, potentially, period, that you could get to print out all the different locations that are still active but not connected because they're not at the right height, and then the discrepancy difference, please. So if we wanted to say activate another one, we could find it and then know the distance it needs to go up or down.
Just a thought. Could we end up using
saving remembering images?
Remaining image.
Oh, weird.
Derek? Oh no, you're not there. Guys?
Yeah.
Is it worth maybe using this as a hub, do you think? Because we can't, we're going to struggle to move like a bunch of gates to the right height.
You're not going to be able to. They're on the land.
We know that we can move. Perry has got the ability to move this one up and down to the correct desired height that we need for the gate discrepancy to work.
Yeah.
So if we use this as a hub...
Yes.
Oh, you're like a lift to the right height to then get to the line the doors up kind of thing.
Yeah. So like we can use this as like HQ.
So we can have access to Nassau back and forth. And when we need to go somewhere, we get everyone into Piri.
Yeah.
Then this goes to whatever location height we need.
And as long as we can identify...
And then he's up to that one. That's brilliant.
Transportation hubs where we need to drop people through, we can just be like...
And we can do a load of tests, can't we? Once we've got the height discrepancies, we come back into Piri here and we just say, right, Piri, go to this height discrepancy, turn the portal on and walk through, see where we come out. Okay, right now we know this is the one location. And we can start mapping the network again.
That's really good.
We don't have to...
Great idea.
Derek's not there, but that is a banging idea.
Yeah.
Because I was racking my brain like how we're going to move like 300 gates.
Really good
It's
point.
not going to happen.
Yeah.
But we can move one gate.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's really cool. Well done.
But now we need to get back to Derek.
It'd be useful if we could try and figure out some other forms of payment.
You've been suggested some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm going to chuck in my inspiration.
Oh yeah, in fact, if we can all hand in our moments, and I'll have like a group inspired moment of
which Derek wasn't there for.
Yeah, of all thinking back to the time when Derek was passed out from lemon overdose underneath the
It's all the lemons.
Yeah,
got a sugar crash.
I've passed out with a really sour face.
Yeah, and the other three
on a bed of lemons.
I just up on the
like
deck.
American Beauty.
Yeah.
And it'd been a really, really rocky night at sea. We'd all been like trying to man the deck. Derek had slept through the whole thing somehow. And it just got to the end of it. We're exhausted, but then there was a really beautiful sunrise. And I just turned to them and go, this is all worth it. Things like this make it worth it. And I wouldn't rather share this with anyone else other than you two.
Specifically you two.
All at once.
The throws have to be good, otherwise it doesn't work.
Oh, come on.
Okay, get it to him. Don't get it caught on a wire. Go overhand.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, what did I say?
You dropped that, Tom.
My hand is here. You threw it there.
You dropped that.
Jeff and Milo step through. Keth dissolves.
Keth catches fire on the way through.
Fucking hell.
He's had worse.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Isn't that double damage?
Yes.
Oh,
okay. That's why he chose fire.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Very deliberate.
Yes.
And now, when we get through to the other side, and we've all vomited, because
Derek's passed out on a bed of lemons again.
Weirdly, Kev, Hasn't, because he's distracted by all the fire.
Yes.
Someone put me out!
Roll.
Duck and roll.
Take water on his.
I can't. I need water first.
You take 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage.
Double to 8.
No, it wasn't so bad.
Just singed yourself.
You know what? I don't feel too bad, really.
So the way to stop him vomiting on the way through portals now, set him on fire.
Yeah.
That could be right.
Yeah.
You're doing okay. I feel all right.
Derek.
I'm proud of you.
Derek, I've got a plan. I'll just kick him awake.
Who am I? Milo? Malrus?
Where have you all come from?
The pyramid.
What? So where's the ship then?
Off the coast of that pyramid island.
Right.
Funnily enough, we found a faster one.
Yes.
Okay.
It's called. This one's called the faster one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to say portal on, which is a much shorter way of obviously the incantation that you had for, and then you just have to think of something really nice. Offer it something like a moment of inspiration, or a nice memory, or a bit of your health, or some part of you.
Can I go back to that last one?
Yeah.
A bit of your health.
I would have thought so.
Or a physical, like your height, maybe, or a skill that you're good at.
Starflower.
Something internal.
What, like topiary?
Yeah, well, if you've got a particularly good skill in topiary,
You've seen Timber's Gardens, right?
Was that you?
Is that what it
Yes.
was?
Oh,
And
that
that's
wasn't with magic.
No.
Bloody
Just
hell.
the big garden scissors.
Yes.
Anyway,
It's like a tutor in the day.
anything that isn't material,
Yes.
you can offer. On the other side of that gate
Right.
is a portal named Piri.
Okay.
Pyramid.
We've Pyramid.
Pyramid.
Yeah, we've talked you up to
because it's
them.
in the middle of the island.
Right.
Yeah.
That's clever.
We've talked you up to them. It hates
Seems very concept.
Starflower. Starflower, how do you feel about stupid people?
She looks at all.
Stop.
I gesture to us.
Yeah.
This feels like a trap.
Nah, you can be honest.
We all crowd around her around the portal.
How do you feel about stupid people?
They're not great.
Okay, excellent. I think you'll get on well.
Right.
Just say, when you go in, say, hello, Piri, I'm Starflower. I'd love to learn more about you. Maybe tell Piri a bit about yourself.
Tell her that we
Start
sent
things
you.
slow.
We've told them about you, so tell them that.
Tell them Derek sent you.
Okay.
You get 10% off your first travel.
Okay.
But there is a
Piri
there was a
does love
discount.
Derek.
Yes.
Yeah. And
So what happens if the offer's not accepted?
we don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
All our offers were.
But you should have a list of the kinds of some examples of offers.
Just looks around at all these bits of
Oh, yeah, did you
paper
get
that
the
have drifted
printouts?
to the floor. Like, is that what this stuff is?
You love
Yes.
Yeah.
studying.
Yeah.
We've just given you more hobby to do.
Nerd.
So, on top of reading, you wanted me to do litter picking.
No, don't
I'll
put it
get
in the bin.
those. Be careful, get them.
I'm very careful.
Thank you very much.
Very, very careful.
Are you carefully going to peel the
Just
the
wanted
little
to
tear
rip the
off?
edges. Careful, is it street therapeutic?
Okay, yeah. There's owls in it.
And I'm going to
And a
explain
purring
the
owl.
plan to Starflower and Derek about what I said
That's
on the
a
other side of the
fantastic
portal to the
idea.
other two.
Is a really good idea.
And
Yeah.
so, plus we thought that I feel quite inspired quite a lot of the time, so I might have a few abilities to pass through this a few times, maybe daily almost. And so I could help you maybe map out the network if for a little bit of time if we're here for a while.
Right.
And maybe get an idea of where the other portals are.
Okay.
What I would do, Starflower, is all of the Delvin research that you've got.
Yes.
Maybe not all of it. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, I guess. But a lot of the Starflower research that you'd
The
find
Starflower research
helpful.
by Starflower.
Born.
The Delvin research that you'd find helpful.
Wiki.
I'd put that in a like a backpack or a bag because everybody's got a bag.
Just 10 a penny.
Bags, pockets,
everywhere,
all kinds of things.
Can't move for bags.
Satchels.
But
sick of all this storage.
Whatever you like, just take some of that with you. Share it with Piri. I'm sure you'll quickly figure out how to kind of. We help Piri read a map, but you'd have to kind of press it to the structure.
Be very
kind of
literal.
thing. You've got to be very literal, but I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not going to do that because I
Why?
need to find out what Timbers wants to do.
That's fine. Yeah, we just.
What does he
spitballing
want to
here.
do?
Is he? Sorry, is he on?
He just said that
I just need to find out what he wants to do.
We should probably go tell him what we've done.
Is he broken?
Completely blacking Starflower.
Malrus. Maurus?
No.
Milo?
Yeah.
What did you trade?
Some story with Jeff. I think it was about you.
All the best ones are. Let's find Starflower. Should we go find Timbers?
I think it's Timbers o'clock.
Yeah.
Portal. Oh.
Sorry, it's the thing. The fast travel's haggled me brain a bit.
You've got portal lag.
Yeah.
Does this happen to everyone?
Yeah.
Who?
What?
Starflower, it's so good to see you.
What?
Portal off.
Portal on.
Portal off.
No, because portal off doesn't do anything.
What?
It did? Did it? I thought I said portal on again and then it turned off.
Oh, no.
No.
Portal off.
You just sent Starflower that message. No one questioned you.
Yeah. I thought it was weird, but I was like...
Yeah, we were just... Yeah, all right.
I was already concerned about the other things you said in the message.
This is like the least damaging thing you've said.
I'm just going to tell her to ignore Derek's messages and it'll be fine. Just say what you want for a minute.
That's what you did there.
Yeah.
Right, sorry.
No one else was sure.
Portal off, I
This
guess.
whole thing seems to have addled all of you.
Oh, it's portal off.
Yeah. It's weird. I know, but we have to accept the Delvin ways.
That's weird. This is odd.
They're
I feel
Delvinian
completely
styles. We can't question
You were
it.
a bit singed.
I'm a little bit singed, but apart from that, I feel completely fine.
Okay.
Maybe it's not a true portal, or maybe it's because it is a true portal, and
Yeah.
it's not a
The others are corruption.
derivation of
Should
magic.
we go see
Derivaration?
Timbers?
This is really
I
adult.
think that's
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm not sure what's happened here.
And possibly, if Nassau's got a hospital,
Derivaration?
we might want to go there.
Yeah, I think it's for the best.
What is it?
I don't know what is.
Starflower, quick, checking for a curse.
We're going to do about the fast one.
Tankard.
Time delay. Oh, time.
If this happens every time, we're going to have real problems.
Just for him, apparently.
Okay.
And me.
But also us too.
And them too, so maybe, yeah.
Actually, yeah, it might be all of us. I think that's. Should we go see Timbers?
Oh, no, I don't think that.
Am I cursed?
He is.
Are we cursed?
Ooh. Let's go see Timbers.
Yes, please. And she just strides away.
Yeah, that's fair.
Clean up on the portal aisle.
Yeah.
We walk away.
You're following as well.
Yeah.
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 Portal's off, right?
Yeah, pulls off.
Just as we walk out, like, portal off. Alexa, portal off.
Did anybody say goodbye to Piri?
Oh, we just.
He just left.
We
Did you
can't
just
send them.
leave? Did you just leave?
Kind of like you, yeah.
Harsh.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But
true.
not, it's true, yeah.
I didn't know what was going to happen.
Well, neither did we.
But
You just
you were still
disappeared.
there.
You stepped
Went
through
after
and
you.
disappeared. We thought you might come back.
Hang back. I'll turn back towards the arch. Portal on. And I will trade 10 hit points.
Okay.
I'll trade a roughly a 17 and a half of my vitality.
Yep.
And think about kind of how healthy I've been feeling and sort of like, you know, actually
Isn't he doing this because he got shit tons of extra hit points?
it's good to give a little and I'll think about it.
I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything.
And I'll go, I offer this to you, and I step back through the portal.
Ahoy there! That'll be the end of part 1 of this episode. So, get the longboats and head on over to part 2. It's available right now. Avast!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Location, the lab. Quentin only has 24 hours to sell his car. Is that even possible? He goes to Carvana.com.
What is this, a movie trailer?
He ignores the doubters, enters his license plate. Wow, that's a great offer. The car is sold, but will Carvana pick it up in time for...
They'll literally pick it up tomorrow morning. Done with the dramatics?
Car selling in record time.
Save your time. Go to Carvana.com and sell your car today. Pickup fees may apply.
Hey, do you like role-playing games? Well, you should check out Mystery Quest. It's an actual play podcast where we focus on all kinds of indie TTRPGs with a rolling cast of special guests. You can find us anywhere where you get your podcasts. I'll see you there.